Okay. I'm Ann Bolton, and I have been a Reiki person for many years. Joellen and I took our first class together many years ago, and we have been doing Reiki together since then. We have a meeting for people who want to practice in a Reiki trained, and they come to my house often on Monday night, and we share Reiki together. And we've been doing that for the last 11 years. And we've had really good experiences, and it's mostly for people who have Reiki and want to share Reiki with other Reiki practitioners. And we have integrated it into our lives and find it very difficult to not be there each week to do that. And oftentimes other people come and who are beginning to learn and take advantage of that opportunity too. So hope that you'll consider exploring Reiki. It's well worth your time.
My name is Ann, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner. Joellen encouraged me to go into learn Reiki for the spiritual benefit, and it has been very helpful in my awareness with that, as well as with stress and dealing with my mom. I'm her full-time caregiver, and Reiki just makes everything a little bit easier.
My name's Bob, and this is my buddy Zach. Just talked to you about Reiki for pets. Found out that after taking a couple sessions, pets and animals are very receptive to Reiki. One thing we did find out was they will even acknowledge you asking them for Reiki, and they benefit too. If they're feeling down, not feeling well, the Reiki can help them too. So do your friend of four-legged friends a favor and some kindness and give them some Reiki too.
I want to tell you that Reiki is a wonderful healing experience that is open to anyone. Joellen is an excellent teacher. She has been well trained. She is very thorough. She is willing to help you learn Reiki, and it will be valuable to you, your family, your loved ones, and it will raise the vibration of the planet. God bless you, and when you have Reiki, use it every day in every way. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jill, and I'd like to share my experience with Reiki with you. I became involved with Reiki about 1.5 years ago. Someone gave me a treatment, and I thought, oh, that was nice, but I didn't think it really did anything. Well, later in the day, I kind of changed my mind. So that got me interested, because I was told that Reiki helps you to relax and be less stressful, and it also can facilitate healing. And in the course of studying Reiki and getting my 2 degrees, I've discovered that that really is true, because I've learned to de-stress my life. I've learned to help others de-stress their life, and also aided myself and others in healing. 1.5 years ago, I had hand surgery. My 3 fingers were numb. They weren't responding. And about 3 months ago, I started using the Reiki symbols and doing the Reiki self-treatments that were taught. And my fingers are now starting to respond and become less sensitive. For a long time, I couldn't squirt a squirt bottle. It just was not happening. I couldn't open things. Now that's happening, and I attribute that to what I've learned. The symbols that we learn, it's really interesting with the symbols. In the beginning, I was so busy with my self-treatments, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to the symbols. And then in a Reiki share and talking to other practitioners, I realized that I needed to do that. And now the symbols kind of dance in my head, and I can visualize them, and I know how to work with them, and I attribute that to helping my hand to heal better. This is a new path for me. It's something I was looking for. What do I do with retirement? how do I spend the next 25 years? I've become interested in wanting to help pregnant women during their pregnancy and in their delivery, teaching them to relax and be less stressful about the whole experience. So I'm looking forward to the future, and I'm anticipating my awareness to change considerably. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Karen, and I've been doing Reiki now for a little over a year. I met Joellen and heard about Reiki, and I thought, what is Reiki? And it's a healing energy. And I thought, I'm interested in hearing more about this. And I took Reiki 1, and Joellen is a wonderful teacher. Any question, she had the answer. And then I couldn't wait to take Reiki 2, because then I learned symbols, and I just thought that would be exciting. In fact, this has been the most exciting thing I've done in years. I'm really looking forward to Reiki 3. Joellen's going to teach me that. I give myself a Reiki treatment every morning. I start my day. I send Reiki to loved ones. I didn't learn this to have a career or make money. It's my gift. And I just feel so honored to have this gift and to be able to share. And I would recommend this to anyone. Anyone can learn. And it changes lives. It has changed my life. I'm looking so forward to Reiki 3. I just can't wait. And that's going to happen in the next couple of months. And then I get another symbol. Oh, the symbols are exciting. And I really like being able to send it to loved ones miles and miles away and just ask for their highest good. Not, oh, let this go this place or let it go. I don't even say what ailment. I just say, let this energy go to this person for their highest good. And it just feels good to just let that go and let it be. Let God use His energy in the way He sees fit. I recommend it. Call Joellen.
Okay, I'm Linda Knight. I'm a Reiki 2 practitioner. And a few years ago, I was asked to go to my first Reiki attunement. And I had no interest in Reiki. I didn't know what Reiki was. I just wanted a weekend off in a really pretty place, in a calm place, in a spiritual place. And so I decided to say yes. And I showed up for Reiki. So I like to say now that I didn't find Reiki, but Reiki found me. Because that weekend, after I listened to how Reiki is a gentle healing process, and it's passed down through a tradition of healers, and I was already very much inclined to that way of thinking, of natural healing, integrative healing. And Reiki began to appeal to me more and more. But as I went through the first Reiki 1 and 2 attunement, something changed for me that weekend. And I had some experiences that I still treasure to this day. So I was invited by the practitioners who shared their attunement with me to come back home and to practice every night and to do some self-healing and to really learn about what Reiki is and could be for me. And I also practiced on my dog, which is really kind of a fun thing to do for me because my dog is just a little bit crazy, and Reiki is such a wonderful healing and affirming way that I can help my dog, Toby. I continued to be attracted to Reiki, and the universe started opening up opportunities for me. I was invited to join a Reiki circle that had been meeting for several years. And just listening to the women in the circle where we got together and we took turns healing one another in a very calm setting, usually music with, and we would receive the treatment on massage tables, or it could be in a chair. And the Reiki is designed to heal and go where it's needed most. And a couple of years later, I was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. And of course, I continued to go to my Reiki circle and practice continued Reiki healing in my journey of recovery. And today I'm cancer-free. And I am open to all forms of healing. And Reiki continues to help me in my life. It lifts me up. I use it when I have emotional upsets. I use it to, again, heal other people. Wherever Reiki takes me, I'm there. So many times people don't know that Reiki exists or even what I'm doing. But I've used it with family members, friends, and people that have come to me now who know I am a Reiki practitioner. So Reiki is my life, and I love it, and I'll continue to grow.
Okay. Hi, my name is Jenny, and I'm a Reiki practitioner too. My friend Jo Ellen is my Reiki master, and one of the wonderful things that's happened to me, I want to tell you the story about my father, who I adore. I've studied under Jo Ellen, and I found Reiki to really help me in many ways, but one of the most powerful ways is my father has cancer, but it's being managed. However, at one point they gave him too much chemo, and his system just really, he got really sick, and 4 or 5 things happened to him, and he was in the hospital. And we went, we were there at the hospital, and the doctors said he was not going to leave the hospital. He was talking, you know, incoherently and what have you, and we felt, okay, we were being told by 3 doctors that the consensus, he was not coming home. Well, that morning I had gotten to the hospital before my mom, my stepmom, and I snuck into the room and I pulled the curtain shut, and I put, I did a full Reiki session on my father, and I anointed his hands with frankincense and his feet, and I just really did a body scan, and I swept away anything that I thought would be holding him back. And then later that day we heard he was going to die. The next morning he woke up. He was coherent. 6 days later he left the hospital. He went home, and 3 weeks later he gained 19 pounds. My father is fine right now. What happens with Reiki is what the divine wants to happen, but Reiki is powerful. And my friend Jo Ellen has taught me that, and it's helped me in my life many ways, but this is one of the most powerful ways that it's helped me. Thank you.